Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the 7th episode of How Not to Summon the Demon Lord Season 2, or Omega. This one's titled Little Demon Lord, and I believe is going to be focused around Clem, because, well, she is the Little Demon Lord, and the thumbnail for Crunchyroll has Clem in it, so I'm like, okay, I think that's a fair assumption. But yeah, last episode, we went up against Ragnars's army, and his 3 wives that came with him, all offering their support with healing, offensive stuff, etc. And there's all an attempt for Fannis to marry him and become another wife, essentially. And while she does get a good shot through his heart, the mermaid just heals him up and is like, okay, well, that's not going to be a problem. In theory, she should have just shot the mermaid from that point. I'm sure one of the other wives would have intervened and blocked or something like that, but she could have at least taken a shot. I mean, she has a goddamn rifle, you know? So, but anyway, Diablo starts to take interest a bit more because of Ragnar saying he's working for a demon lord, when obviously he believes himself to be the one true demon lord, as part of his shtick, essentially, as part of his character. And they teleport back so that they can intervene. And we have Lumikina and Horn going off to do healing for all the soldiers and stuff that are involved. We've got Shera and Rem providing support, whilst Diablo takes on the wives first. Interestingly, he goes for the wives first because he's jealous of... He's got 3 wives. He never even got a girlfriend, so he's like, okay, I'm jealous. Even though he kind of has his own harem, but he's not willing to make use of that. Like, he could, if he wanted to. Like, without question, he could. But, you know, these types of characters are not allowed to interact and do something like that, because then it ruins the point of the self-insert, and then it goes from imagining yourself in his position to being jealous of his position, which is not the intended effect. You're not meant to be jealous of a self-insert, necessarily. Like, to a degree, because you're like, oh, look at the situation he's got himself in, but you're meant to insert yourself into that situation to feel like it's your situation, kind of, in its own way. Self-inserts are weird like that. Thankfully, this show does give Diablo more character to kind of separate him from that trope, but still. It is still a bit of a self-insert in terms of the harem aspect, but the story, less so. But he kills all the wives off, and eventually kills off Ragnar as well. He chugged a bunch of potions and stuff before it to really power himself up. We saw White Nova again, which was a classic from Season 1. And yeah, we win, celebrate, everything's going great. But Horn is bullied and ridiculed for... Oh yeah, totally, Diablo totally saved the city, yeah, right. And then Diablo's just like, oh, you what, mate? And then he did his business. And reassured Horn, despite being weaker than most of the people in the group, she's perfectly allowed to stay, and it's not a problem, which was a nice little moment between the two of them. There very much is a sort of, like, father-daughter kind of thing with them, despite, obviously, the very apparent ecchi that has occurred between them. They do have a sort of parental relationship in a weird way. But, you know, still a member of the harem in that instance, but less so for the actual harem aspect and more like a caring aspect, if you get what I mean. Anyway, we got a Little Demon Lord here. I guess we're going to be returning to Clem and Eilgard was the name of the Fannis, I believe. I can't remember. But I guess we'll see what ends up happening with them. So, loading up the episode here, as per usual. These are timer-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets access to all picture in picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as the Patreon request shows such as Log Horizon, which will be coming up straight after this, doing a double episode of Season 2, as per usual here on a Friday. We also have movie reactions with Kiki's Delivery Service going up tomorrow, straight after Spider at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. British time, obviously, since that's where I schedule my uploads. So look forward to that one as well. But here on YouTube, we do timer based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. play Isekai episode, and we should be in sync. We're watching this one on Crunchyroll, since they're the ones who licensed it, as per usual. No logos or anything. It looks like we're seeing Fanis and Diablo in a bedroom. I mean, she was all over him in the OP, so I guess this is where that's taking inspiration from. But I'll call the scenes out as they transition. Hopefully we get the OP as well, because it's the catchiest OP of the season. But you can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when scenes are transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Fireworks. I'm sure you would. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Mm. Return to the capital. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. I mean... Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean... Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe the only that he's had, to be honest. Yep. Fallen, right. I think I said they're called Fanes, but they're actually called... Jesus. Off he goes. Yeah, it's the Fallen, not the Fanes. Mm-hmm. Obi time, yay! I need to see if the song's on Beat Saber. There it is. God, it's so goddamn catchy. Nice. Band of Ultra. Mm-hmm. Carriage, makes sense. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean all the churches are against her. Hmm. Right. Oh no. Oh, this guy. Oh, I forgot this guy. Yep. Yep. Correct response. Oh no. Sure. Yep. Sure. Ooh, bakery. Interesting. Wow. Oh damn. Uh, Good dress. Do you have to keep jumping so much? Uh, wow. Oof. Oof. Mm-hmm. Dead jump? Okay. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Oh, I love how dumb this show is. Yeah. Hmm. Uh, I mean, hmm. Hmm. Oh, hello. I forget your name, but hello. Celestine, there we go. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay, sure. I'm sure the others will get involved for you. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Oh, you're so dead. Jesus. You have no idea how close you came to death. I mean, they should, but still. I think that's honestly more terrifying. Hmm. Basically a Yakuza. Interesting. That's not gonna happen. Right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jesus. I mean, might as well, right? Don't actually though. Yeah. Death is too lenient. Holy shit. I love that. uh oh no. Classic. We need to find someone for them to kill. Because otherwise they're just gonna have all this pent up anger. Uh, here we go. What are you hiding under this cloak then? Scarface, okay. Okay. No. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Thank you, Clem. No, that was appropriate. Yeah, no. Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see him at last. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, there's no always. That's no idea. Uh, uh, oh boy. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Definitely not a Demon Lord. Yeah. Uh, I'll let him get some weird ideas. I mean, it would be. They have. I mean, they're not exactly making bad points. Oh no. Sure. Oh boy. Yeah. I laugh. Sounds like just being stabbed, doesn't it? Ha ha ha. Anyway. Uh, hmm. Galford. Oh right, yeah, I remember this guy. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. You'll do no such thing. Mm. Make that two demon lords. Hmm. Nice. Would a demon lord really do something so nice for a shop? uh, sure. I'm gonna go against her word now. Mm-hmm. uh, wow. Oh my god. Wait, isn't this the people that do the OP and ED? DJ Kuamotsu, was that their name? I think it's DJ Kuamotsu. I can't remember. Yeah. Would a demon lord really be like this? Yeah. All worked out. It's a nice little cameo for the people who are doing the music for this show. Or the OP and ED at least. Oh boy. The Great Cathedral, Seven Wall, okay. Oh boy. I'm guessing this is the guy from the OP. Oh. That's the thing he's gonna summon, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, DJ Kuamotsu, that's them. Alright. Next time on. Huh? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You can wish. You can wish, dude, it ain't happening. Goddamn. Fucking yellow guard on the right hand side. Jesus. Anyway, good episode. Very good episode. I think that's the first time I've seen like properly a cameo by like the artists that do the OP and ED and stuff like that show up in the show like that. Because a lot of the times you'll have main cast members do the songs, like Symphogear will do that. A lot of idol shows do that, obviously, as the whole idol group performs the OPDD because it's their own music. And there's also other shows that'll also do it, like Russell Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. That did it as well. They had different versions depending on which cast member was doing it. There's plenty of others this season as well. I don't know, like Spider tomorrow will be another good example for Aoyuki doing it. But to have like an actual cameo from people who aren't actually part of the show but just did the music but get their own little cameo in it, I don't remember the last time I've seen something like that, at least as obvious as that. Maybe it has happened in other shows, but I didn't know the artist so well. It would be like, what if who's the artist that does so Masayuki Suzuki. It was if Masayuki Suzuki was to show up in Kaguya-sama, for example. Like, if he just randomly showed up as a cameo. Maybe he did at some point, and I just didn't realize it at the time, but I don't know the artists behind OPs and such super well. Like, I'm getting more familiar with them, and I know exactly what, like, groups and stuff that I really like, so I keep an eye out for Myth and Roid all the time. I'm keeping an eye out for No Name in the future now as well, after their essentially anime that got bundled with their album for Dorohedoro. I mean, they basically made an entire album just for that show, which was incredible. So I'm keeping an eye out for them. I'll keep an eye out for more DJ Kuwamotsu stuff, like if they ever do more stuff, because god, their shit is catchy. But I'm starting to get more acquainted with that stuff, just like I'm getting acquainted with VAs and stuff. But yeah, that was good episode. Very, very good episode. Next time out, looks like we're going to be confronting our final boss, essentially. We've only got 3 episodes left, which is crazy, because this is only a 10-episode season this time out, so we will be finishing this relatively early. In fact, the 11th of June is our last episode, which means we have 2 or 3 weeks before start of the new season on that end, but we do have Zombieland Saga, obviously, to tide us over during that. And of course, today is Log Horizon Day, so we've got plenty of time for Log Horizon as well. I don't think I'll boost up to 3 Log Horizon episodes. I'll just take it a little easier and just do 2. I don't want to overload myself towards the end of the season. I would like to let it naturally wrap down and then empty gaps in the season, such as when, I don't know, when Vivi finishes, it opens up a little space on the Sunday, so I'm not so stressed there. Once Drango's house hunting finishes, it'll just be Moriarty left on that final day. Same for like Koi Kibo, for example. That'll make Tuesdays easier. Things like that. In the between gaps, that's when I'll put extra episodes of Log Horizon, extra episodes of World Trigger, things like that in. I shouldn't need to do extra episodes of Symphogear, because we should be on point, and by the time we get towards the extra episodes, there's only like 1 or 2 left anyway, so we should be on schedule with that, but that's my plan anyway. Once this show wraps up, but the pacing on this second season has actually been really, really good, and 3 episodes to deal with the final boss, I think, is more than enough. Trying to stretch it out and have some more slice of life moments wouldn't have been too bad. I mean, they could have spent an extra bit of time here in Valtra. That wouldn't have been too bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, that was the first time we saw Alicia this season, right, in that preview? We haven't really seen her this entire season. So that's her first little showing back since the beginning of the show. So that's nice. I barely remember her character at this point, and she's not featured on any of the promo material either, which kind of is like a bit unfortunate for her. She got demoted in favor of Horn, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 lineup you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.